We're building a world with friends. We're building a world with friends. One person at a time, and the world goes round and around. The world goes round and round and round, and the world goes round and around. The world goes round and round and round. We're building a world with peace. We're building a world with peace. We're building a world with peace. One person at a time, and the world goes round and around. The world goes round and round and round, and the world goes round and around. The world goes round and round and round. We're building a world with love. We're building a world with love. We're building a world with love. One person at a time, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round. The world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round. We need to start. It's nice. Awesome. Jesse, where are you going? Where are you going? He wants to do a welcome. Hine matov
Uma,
nayim. Hine matov nayim. Shavarachim, shavarachim gam yachad. Shavarachim, shavarachim gam yachad. Hine matov
Hene matov,
nayim.
umanayim,
Shevat achim
shevet achim,
gam yachad.
gam yachad.
Hine matov
Hine matov,
umanayim.
umanayim,
Shevat achim
shevet achim,
gam yachad.
gam yachad. You know what we want to do that today?
Matov umanayim. Hine
Hene
matov
matov,
umanayim.
umanayim,
Shavarachim, shavarachim gam yachad. Shavarachim, shavarachim gam yachad.
So welcome to University Synagogue. Can I hear a Shana Tova? Boy, that for the first time, that was pretty darn terrific. But there were 9 people who didn't participate. So can I try it again? Shana Tova. We are so delighted you are here with us this morning. This service is designed for tots to kindergartners, those who have children grades 1 to 3 or 4 to 6. We have special programming ahead for you, which is being coordinated by Jesse Shamut, raise your hand, our Director of Jewish Education. And if anyone is here, 7th grade or above, bar mitzvah age, you're coming to the main service. Okay, we got that straight. We're really happy you're here. We're going to invite you to do a few things this morning. The first is make sure your children are with you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle. Second is follow the words of Moses when he stood at the shore of the Red Sea. The very first thing that he asked all the Israelites to do was, please turn off your cell phones. So if you'd be so kind to do that, it actually interrupts our wireless service. So turn them off unless you're a physician on emergency call. We'd love for you to just have a quiet, wonderful time. Well, quiet, I'm not going to say that. Sure, it's the wrong word. A nice boisterous opportunity with your children here this morning as I want to introduce all of the people who are here. From my far right, your left, is our cantor, Kareth Spencer Shapiro. Next to her, our Associate Rabbi, Joel Simons. Jesse Shamut, the Director of Jewish Education, who works in both our preschool and our religious school. And our Student Rabbi from Hebrew Union College, Joanne Leubin, who hails from Chicago. We want to welcome her and welcome all of you this morning to our special Tat Shabbat. So we're going to do some reading, we're going to do some talking, you're going to do some singing along with us. We hope you have a wonderful morning here at University Synagogue.
So we're here this morning to pray. It's important for all of us to pray. Prayer helps us think about God. Prayer helps us talk to God. Prayer helps us say thank you to God. Thank you for all the wonderful blessings and all the wonderful things that are in our lives. Prayer motivates all of us to make a difference.
So sometimes when we're called to go somewhere, we stand up and we go there. Today, this morning, instead of going somewhere with our bodies, we're going to stand up right now. You already did a really good job of that. We're going to close our eyes and go to a place where we can call God together with Baruch Hu.
right. So, I'm going to teach you something new because it's Rosh Hashanah, and Rosh Hashanah is about new beginnings. I'm going to stand in front of this mic. That's a little better than standing sideways. And raise your hands. See if you have two hands. Who has two hands? You all have two hands?
I do.
That's a lot of hands. So when we sing our Shema is all about listening. But because it's the High Holy Days and because it's Rosh Hashanah and because everything is different, we're going to think about listening with our whole bodies today. And we're going to think about listening as we focus. So we're going to go like this. Can you all go like this for Shema? Because we're focusing. We're not just listening with our ears, but we're listening with our whole bodies and we're focusing. And now we have Yisrael. And Yisrael, who's heard that Yisrael is the land of milk and honey? Anybody heard that? So we're gonna go like this with our pinkies, right around our mouth, like we have sticky honey on our mouths. Who had apples and honey yesterday? Yeah, so you know it's really sticky. So we have Yisrael. Then we say Adonai. Adonai means my God. So we're gonna make a little circle right in front of our chest for my God. And then we say Eloheinu. Eloheinu is our God. So we're gonna make a big circle. So Adonai, Eloheinu. Then we have Adonai again, my God. Echad. And Echad means one. How many gods do we have? Do we have 10,000? No? 20,000? 5? No, we have one. So we're gonna make a 5 as if we have a lot, but we're gonna go down with 1. So as we sing our Shema, Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai, Echad. All right, you think you can do that with me? All right.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Beautiful.
Please be seated. We think about God when we wake up. We think about God when we go to school. We think about God when we play. We think about God when we go to bed. We think about God.
So friends, I'm gonna need your help because we have to sing our freedom song. And so I'm gonna ask you to do 2 things. I'm gonna ask you to sing with me, especially when we get to the freedom, oh freedom part, because that's really fun. And then, if you can, I'm gonna ask you to try and act the song out with me. So the first part that we're gonna do is standing at the sea. Standing at the sea, mi chamocha, standing at the sea, mi chamocha, standing at the sea, mi chamocha, freedom is on our way. Freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom is on our way. And then it goes like this. The sea she parts, the sea she parts, mi chamocha, the sea she parts, mi chamocha, the sea she parts, mi chamocha, freedom is on our way. we're on the other side. Mi chamocha, we're on the other side. Mi chamocha, we're on the other side. Mi chamocha, freedom is on our way. Freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom is on our way. Okay, this is my favorite part. Everybody get ready. Singing and dancing. Singing and dancing. Mi chamocha, singing and dancing. Mi chamocha, singing and dancing. Mi chamocha, freedom is on our way. Freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom, whoa, freedom, freedom is on our way.
So these high holy days are days for asking a tremendous amount of important questions, such as, why did they run out of my size diapers at Target? But more important than that, we really ask ourselves questions about who we are, where we are, and if you look around you and you see the most important people in your lives, what are we doing for them? Are we saying we're sorry? Are we saying, oh, sounds like someone from another congregation. We want everybody to take an opportunity to make sure that we ask these important questions, and we pray for good answers, like, yes, I love you, and I care for you, and I hope you'll forgive me. So we hope that the new year is indeed a happy one for all people. That's why we have a very special prayer that we do just on the high holy days. Would you repeat after me? Avinu
Vinu,
Malkeinu.
Malkeinu.
So I'm going to say a phrase, and I'd like you to respond with Avinu Malkeinu. Like a mother or a father, God acts in special ways.
Avinu Malkeinu.
God helped Jews who lived so long ago.
Avinu Malkeinu.
God helps Jews today as well.
Avinu Malkeinu.
God helps us to make our tomorrows safe.
Avinu Malkeinu.
God acts in very special ways.
Avinu Malkeinu.
You all please rise.
Avinu Malkeinu. Avinu Malkeinu.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu v'anenu, Kihen banu masim, Aseh imanu,
Tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu, tzedaka v'chesed, v'hoshi'enu. Avinu Malkeinu.
So we're about to enter one of my favorite parts of these high holy days. We're about to enter our Torah service. And here at University Synagogue, we do something special during our Torah service. In just a moment, we're going to take out our Torah, and we're not just going to stand with it up here. Through this aisle, we are going to unroll our entire Torah. And all of us are going to have the opportunity to come into the aisleway. All of us are going to put our hands there, and we're all going to hold the Torah together. Now, raise your hand if you've ever had a chance to hold a Torah. Raise your hand if you've ever had a chance to look at the words of a Torah. What I think is so special about this is that we're going to hear these words of Torah that teach us all those wonderful things about life. They teach us how to respect our parents. Do you respect your parents? They teach us how to keep Shabbat. Do you like eating challah on Shabbat? They teach us how to share. Have you done any sharing this past week? So in just a little bit, we're going to take out our Torah. We're all going to have a chance to hold the Torah, not put our hands on top, but put our hands under. So let me see your hands. Everyone put your hands way up in the sky. Now put your hands right here. So we're going to hear the beautiful words of Torah. We're going to look at the beautiful words of Torah. And together as one community, we're going to read our Torah together. So we're going to remain standing. We're going to take the Torah out of the ark. We're going to sing a little bit. We're going to ask everyone to move into the aisleways so that we could all hold Torah together as one community. So let's do this together right now.
Ki mitzion, tetzei Torah, u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim. 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 Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim.
Hands underneath.
Tetzei
Knees
Torah,
on the Torah.
u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim. Ki mitzion,
Mitzion.
tetzei Torah,
Tetzei Torah.
u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim. Ki mitzion,
Mitzion.
tetzei Torah,
Tetzei Torah.
u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. Baruch shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Ki mitzion, tetzei Torah, u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim.
CJ.
Ki mitzion, tetzei Torah, u'devar
We want to lower the Torah in the back from where CJ is standing. Some people have the Torah too high. I think it's Dana. Put your hands down. Down, lower. Lower. Little children do not have high elbows. There we go. There we go. So we want to make sure our littlest learners have the opportunity to see, but no chin rests. This is a Torah. No Kleenex. This is a Torah. No coughing. This is a Torah. Ultimate respect. Imagine that you are not just at Grandma's house or Mama June's, but you are standing with Moses at Mount Sinai. So all the older people who are about halfway back, that means younger than me but older than your children, please put your hands down at low length. Don't hold it up. Down. Makes it easy for everybody. Thank you.
Let's join in the blessings together. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim, venatan lanu et Torato. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz ve'haaretz hayita tohu vavohu ve'choshech al pnei tehom ve'ruach Elohim merachefes al pnei hamayim vayomer Elohim yehi or vayehi or Vehara Elohim et haor ki tov vayavdil Elohim bein haor uvein hachoshech vayikra Elohim laor yom velachoshech kara laila Vayhi erev vayhi voker yom echad.
Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. Our rabbis are going to help you roll up that scroll, and I hope you will join me in this very, very special, sweet song.
If he doesn't get it today,
Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on the tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on
And if you're not holding the Torah, would like to clap, we'd love to have you.
Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on the tongue. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu לעסוק בדברי תורה, לעסוק בדברי תורה. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on the tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on the tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on the tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on the tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue.
while we're, put it away while we're chauffeuring.
The shofar sounds remind us to listen to the words of people we love. This is the shofar. The shofar sounds tell us it's time to pray. Shofar sounds help us pay attention to the important lessons in the Torah that we just saw. We hear the shofar on Rosh Hashanah.
So we have many kinds of shofarot. These are probably from Aram. And look at the different color of this one. Has a few less bumps as well. But our people have moved not just in the land of Israel, they moved to a lot of different countries. And this one comes from a country called Yemen. Can you say Yemen? Yemen. We don't have many Jewish people living there today. But when they did, they created shofarot from an animal called the ibex. And this is an ibex shofar. So we're first going to call on our master shofar blaster. Can you say master blaster? Our master blaster, Dr. Joshua Weider. And if you have a real shofar with you, doesn't have to be this big, doesn't have to be this small, but if you have a real shofar with you, we'd like to invite you up to join us so you have an opportunity to sound shofar as well. So if your shofar's in your hand, come and join us.
Sammy Lena, if you could please come on up too.
Haley. Look at that. Wow, look at yours. It's amazing. Now, if Sammy Lena is here, who just became bar mitzvah, we'd love to invite him as well. Okay, shofar choir, are you just about ready? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lishmoa kol shofar. There are going to be 4 calls, and we're going to do it with Dr. Josh, each one. Here comes the first one. Get your shofar ready. Tekiah. Shavarim. Teruah. Tekiah Gedolah. Hey! Okay, girls, get those 2 shofar, okay? And the sister.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
So the Torah teaches us, as we just heard, all those wonderful lessons in life, to keep Shabbat, to honor our parents, to be good to one another. And we show Torah respect. And Torah has its own resting home. So we're going to ask all of us together to rise up as we put our Torah back into the ark, we put our Torah back into its home, let it rest for the rest of the day.
Friends, you may be seated. Today, I want to find out who has a pocket. If you have a pocket on something you are wearing, would you raise your hand, please? Okay, now we're going to do a counting exercise. How many of us have one pocket only in what we're wearing? How many of us have two pockets in what we're wearing? How many have three pockets in what you're wearing? Who has four pockets? Oh, popular number. Does anyone have 5 pockets? Does anyone have 6 pockets? Wow. Who may have 7 pockets? Does anyone go to 8 pockets? 8 pockets. Well, let's count on me, for example. I have one over here, one over here, that makes 2. I have one up here, that makes 3. I have one over here, that's 4. I've got one over here, that's 5. I have 2 in the front, that's 7. And here's, I know, no cell phones down. I have 2 in the back. 9 pockets. But sometimes there are secret pockets. You can't even see that pocket. That's pocket number 1. Just over here is pocket number 2. Just over here, pocket number 3. Just over here is pocket number 4. And here come the secret pockets. You can't even see there's a pocket that's in the lining right inside here. How about that? And it also has a pocket over here. And if you want to, you can roll up all the inside and make another pocket. How many pockets do we have here all together, all of us, every one of us, counting all the pockets? How many pockets are there at University Synagogue today? I think you're right. I want to tell you a story about a man who loved pockets. He loved pockets so much because he could put all his favorite things in his pockets. He could put his favorite toy. He could put his favorite rock. He could put even his favorite flower. He went on a day's journey, and he decided he was going to need his lunch. So what he did was he took all the food in one of the pockets. He had an apple over here, a sandwich over here, and he put them all in his pockets. In fact, he really felt that the coat wasn't big enough for all the things. So he decided to do his journey another day and get a bigger bigger coat with more pockets than he had ever had before. And boy, did he feel good in that new coat. Sometimes he'd put his hand just inside the right pocket. He thought he was really cool. Sometimes he'd put his hand just in the left pocket. He thought it was swanky. And sometimes he thought he was on Melrose. And he thought walking around with just one hand for both pockets was the way to go. But this guy was also very wealthy. So he decided he was going to take some of his gems, and he asked the tailor to make a pocket for his gems over here, and a pocket for his diamonds over here, and 2 pockets for his cash money. This was before Visa cards. And he had the special coat made, and then he loved putting his hands right where the money was. He could feel his money in his hand. He could feel the diamonds. He could feel the gems. And he decided to take a walk out of his home, take a little walk in the countryside, and he came across a man. And the man said, "What a beautiful jacket." And the man said, my pocket jacket. I have everything I need in my pocket jacket. And the man said, I'm hungry. Can you give me something to eat? And the man said, give you something to eat? I keep everything in my own pocket for me. I'm not going to give you anything. And he left. And as he left, he went to reach into his pockets, and you know what? The pockets were magically shut up. The magic pockets that he thought were so special, filled with his diamonds and his jewelry and his gold and his money, the pockets were sewn tight. He couldn't put his hands in the pocket. He got really mad, and he couldn't even do anything about it because he couldn't reach in the pockets to do anything. And all of a sudden it hit him. He had been so mean to the hungry man that maybe he should go back and apologize because he didn't share anything of what he had. So he went back to the man and he said, I'm so sorry, I treated you without any kindness. I didn't share with you. I really was not nice at all, and I am sorry, and I hope you will forgive me. In fact, you deserve this coat more than I do. I can't reach into its pockets anymore. Maybe you can. So he gave the man the coat, and now the poor man had the coat. He reached inside, and which pocket did he go to first? Which pocket did he go to first? What do you think? You are so right. He wasn't concerned about the jewelry or the money. He was hungry, so he went into the sandwich pocket. He ate a sandwich and he thanked the man very, very much. When the man went on his way, he realized that to give of what we have, to share with others, is really the greatest gift of all. And I hope that you have an opportunity today. Does anyone have one of our designer garbage bags that's sitting here? Grocery bags? Anyone have one that's sitting in your chair? So let me show you what they look like. These grocery bags, which I bet everybody can fill out in this room, these grocery bags are ready for you to fill out and bring back on Yom Kippur. Staples. We had hungry people in this land, folks. We got hungry people all over Los Angeles. Your bag of groceries, I promise you, if every single person in this room filled up a bag, it would be gone by the end of October. That's how fast food moves to the hands of people who need it. So reach into your pockets or your pantries, fill this up, come back on Yom Kippur. We're happy to have you here today. We're happy for you to help others. Shana Tova. So if you're sitting with your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or auntie or uncle, that's wonderful. Right now I want to make sure you absolutely have to sit with them. So even if it's a class friend that you like, please make sure you're sitting with mommy and daddy. Every time we're together with our tots, we love doing a family blessing. And so we're going to do that now. So moms and dads, place your hands on your children's heads. Whether you have a son, a daughter, hands on their heads. If you have a daughter, would you repeat after me? Yisimech Elohim Kesara Rivka Rachel Veleah. If your son is with you, repeat after me. Yisimcha Elohim Ke'Ephraim V'chi Menashe. May God make you like the great men and women of our people, Ephraim, Manasseh, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah. May God bless you and keep you. May God smile upon you and be gracious to you. May God lift up the divine countenance upon you always and grant you peace. And moms and dads, when you have your hands on your kids' heads, what's the next thing you got to do? Kiss him on the kepi. Give him a hug, give him a kiss. Let's sing.
Today I am awakened. I am awakened by the sounds of the shofar. It opens my ears and my eyes. It tells me of who I was. It reminds me of who I can be. I make a promise.
Today I stand. I stand with my family, shoulder to shoulder with our entire community. We stand with the Torah that's rolled out. I see thousands of years of history on one long scroll. I am a part of that history.
Today I watch the breadcrumbs crumble as I say, I'm sorry. I watch them drift into the ocean. I watch myself, my words, my actions. I see how something I did hurt someone.
And today I listen. I listen to music that is different today. I listen to the prayers of my people. I listen to God. Sometimes I say something. I know God hears me.
Today I am different.
Leshana tova tikatevu, Leshana tova tikatevu, Leshana tova tikatevu. Can you sing that with me? Leshana tova tikatevu, Leshana tova tikatevu, Leshana tova tikatevu.
I want to make sure you all meet our Director of Early Childhood, April Schaefer, who's going to conclude our service.
With a happy and sweet new year to all of us. Shana Tova.
Shana Tova. Shana Tova.